Born from a cocoon in the village of Old Home, a young Hanabe, being with a halo and small gray wings, awakens to a world she does not understand without memories of her past. Named Renka for the dream of falling she had while inside the cocoon, she soon becomes accustomed to the light in this strange town. However, there are strict rules for the Hanabe, such as being forbidden to leave the village or go near the wall that's surrounding it. These, along with the mysterious disappearance of their kind on the day of flight, begins to unsettle Renka and the others since they know nothing about their own kind. Haibane Renmei tells not only Renka's story, but also those around her, as they live their lives with no memories of the past while trying to break free from their war pain and ultimately find their salvation. This anime has about 13 episodes. It premiered October 10th, 2002, December 19th, 2002. It is drama, fantasy, mystery, slice of life, psychological. Each episode is 24 episodes per episode, 24 minutes per episode, and it rated PG-13. Now let's get started into the review. What I like about Haname is basically, it's like, since this anime came in the 2000, it's going to be show more of that 2000 style animation. And, with it being psychological, very dark in the setting, very mysterious, it's one of those animes you could probably watch now if you really want to. For a more spooky feel. Not really just a Halloween type specific anime, but you could watch it during then. I think in terms of this anime that comes in contact with the animation and the plot and the storyline, it does go at a very slow pace, and due to the nature of the series, I wouldn't recommend it to everyone. The suspense is very subtle. It's very difficult to spot at first when you first watch it, but it kind of builds up over half of the series. I think overall, Haibane Renmei starts off as a very mysterious anime. Every episode, you get revealed more and more questions that never really truly get answered, and then there's a subtle spike in the anime where the rising conflict begins later in the series. It's more internal than external. Don't be fooled by the angelic appearance. Religion has nothing to do with this anime. And I think, there's a lot of symbolism involved in this. It's very provocative, very heartbreaking, very dreamlike. The appearance of why they're angels, I can't really go more depth in that. You just have to watch the anime yourself to get a little more of the backstory behind it. But also it's very heartbreaking, it's very sad, and even though the pacing is slow, it works well for the story. Each episode transitions nicely to the next, and the story, and as well as the characters, their black stories will be given at the pace that it does go. Overall, with the dark tones, soft colors, and the unique character designs, will speak for themselves. The backgrounds are very gorgeous, very detail-oriented, along with the characters' personalities. They are very mild and realistic. And no other character gets shoved to any standard archetype that we normally see in anime. Overall, the soundtrack fits every mood in this anime, especially the opening and end songs. They're very setting. They might seem like lullabies, and I think personally that the soundtrack is one of my favorites. Overall, by letting us as the audience into the simple life where they live at allows the insight of the setting and the minor characters that are in the show, and watch the story grow as the characters develop their friendships and the themes of letting go and guilt and truly forgiving yourself, and so many other things that are in the story. And the whole rising climax of the story will make you cry or make you feel all the emotions all at the same time, depending on how you're feeling. And overall, it's just one of the most gentle, uplifting animes with its very unparalleled beauty to it, that it's very interesting that you just have to watch it for yourself. And I think overall, the aspect of life that this anime kind of shows with its very sensitive themes of suicide, sacrifice, and redemption, I think this is kind of one of those mix of fantasy anime that just takes another world from the Japanese concept and just tries to fit into the idle pacing of a Japanese anime, which I think will be really interesting to those who are actually more interested in that type of storyline and, the symbolism in this anime. But definitely check out for yourself. Let me know what you think, because, despite the characters looking like angels, nothing to do with religion, like I said before, it's just really different that they just choose this appearance for them to look like, and why they have to follow the certain rules that they have to follow, especially the main character really having no memory of her past. That was a nice subtle touch to have more questions than answers in the anime that normally get answered at the end. But normally I'd say I don't think it'd be fair to say that all your questions will be answered. You just have to really watch it for yourself. And if you don't symbolic touch to this anime, then that's fine. But just definitely watch it for the story that this anime has to tell you. Thanks for tuning to review, and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye!